What's up guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be showing you a really simple, basic makeup look that anybody can do. This was probably the most requested and I wanted to do it for you just because I know not everybody has a million palettes and not everybody's gonna wear like crazy makeup. So I just wanted to show you something super easy to do. So if you want to continue to see how I achieved this look, please continue to watch. I'm going to be using these Peter Thomas Roth, their Hyaluronic Cloud hydra-gel patches. These are amazing. If you can get your hands on them, I would definitely purchase them. Just place it under the eye. They feel they're so cooling. They just feel nice. If you do buy them, I would keep them in the refrigerator for that extra cooling and depuffing. Yes. Okay guys, you already know I'm gonna be using my Jaclyn Hill palette. Now the reason why I want to use this is because I feel like if you bought it, you could do so many looks with this. I know it has some colors in it too, but I mean in reality these are like the only colorful shades down here. Everything else is pretty neutral. So I personally feel that like if you bought it, you could work with it. You could work with all these shades. Like if you decide, you know what, one day I do want to try some color in my life, you have those options. But I feel like it's pretty neutral and I'm just obsessed. I think you'll see me using this palette like a million times. So I'm gonna start off with using my Shape Tape concealer, and I'm gonna be using this as an eyeshadow base and a concealer. Like I said, I wanna keep it minimal, so why not use it for both? Okay, so you just wanna put a little bit. You don't really need a lot, just very little. So now you just blend it out with your beauty sponge or your brush, whatever you have. So now that your eyes are primed, you're gonna want to go in with just a fluffy brush. This is my E40 from Sigma that I'm gonna use. And you want to use a very neutral shade. There's not one in my Jaclyn Hill palette, but so I'm gonna be using Stark from Urban Decay right here. It can literally, as long as it's, you could even use your setting powder. If you have setting powder, you can use that. But just to apply all over the lid to give you smoother application. So now we're gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and the color I always go in with is this shade right here. That's always my transition shade, if you didn't notice. We're gonna be using the same fluffy brush from Sigma. Oh dang, I look hella tired today. Okay, and then you're just gonna blend it into the crease. Now that we have our transition shade, I'm gonna be going in with this color right here. And I wish I knew the name of it. First, taking the same brush, just try to keep it on the outer corner. So just try to keep it on this outer corner right here. And blend, but keep it in the crease. Don't bring it up like we brought our transition shade. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This palette is huge. Okay. And we're gonna be using our fingers. No brush needed here. And we're gonna press onto the lid. You can use a brush if you'd like. You could build up the pigment. Like if you want it to be more pigmented, you go for it, girl. You build up that pigment. So the primer I'm gonna be going in with is, of course, the Coconut Smoothie Primer. from First Aid Beauty. Again, use what you have. It doesn't need to be this one. I love this one because it is hydrating and it gives you like a slight luminosity and it smells amazing. I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. As you can see, I'm almost out. So I just throw a little bit all over the face and then I start blending in with my sponge. This foundation's nice. It's a light to medium coverage. After you blend out your foundation, of course, we're gonna go in with some concealer. The same we used earlier. I look orange right now. Okay guys, I have not used that foundation forever and it's obviously not my color anymore. Like this used to be my perfect match. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, we're gonna make it work. Even if it doesn't match, we're gonna make it work. So you want to conceal under the eyes. For sure. You don't have to conceal or like, you know, add concealer to the nose and the chin. You really don't have to. But I'm gonna do it especially now because this is not my color and I need to just take away from this orange face. But for you, I would recommend just quick conceal under the eyes and that's it. I'm just not trying to look like an Oompa Loompa today. If it was Halloween, that'd be fine. Okay, so I went in with the Laura Mercier, whatever. The Laura setting powder, loose setting powder, which is one of my favorites. So I placed it under the eyes. I usually don't put that much, but I don't know what's up with today. I need help. I'm trying to be simple and my makeup is like, no, not today. If you're oily, I would definitely take some powder, just a little, and press it into those areas that you tend to get oily. Which, for me, is pretty much everywhere. So now I'm gonna be using the bronzer from Hourglass. And just add a little bit. And I'm using the MAC 135 brush. I need to wash it. It's decent, okay. And I'm taking this Real Techniques brush. It doesn't, oh, Real Techniques, but I cannot talk today. The Real Techniques brush in number 302. I'm gonna be using this MAC blush in Gingerly. And for highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Fenty in Mean Money. Mean Money is like super subtle. It's this one right here. For brows, I'm gonna be using Anastasia Soft Brown. Again, you can use whatever brow pencil you have. Just kind of create that line right there. Slightly fill in at the end. Comb it out. And that's it. And top it off with a gloss. The one I'm using is the Buxom Gloss in Samantha. God, I hate this part. I really hate this part because I get really awkward during like the intro and then like the outro. Like, it gets so awkward. Alright guys, thank you again for watching this video. Please make sure you subscribe and also hit the little bell so you get notifications to when I post new videos. Please be sure to comment down below if you'd like to see anything in addition to this video. Please let me know if this is something you'd like, you know, seeing more simple everyday looks. I would be happy to do that for you, and it's a lot easier as well. I feel like I tried to keep it as minimal as possible to the brushes and the products I was using, because I know, you know, when I first started using makeup, I didn't have a million brushes, I didn't have a million palettes and foundations, so I really tried to keep it simple for you. And if you ever have any additional questions, please message me on Instagram as well. I'd be happy to chat with y'all. I also wanted to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. I really appreciate all the love y'all have shown on my Instagram and on here on YouTube. It's really, really appreciated, and just know I will be showing the love back as well. Alright guys, well thank you again for watching. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all later.